who wants a firm foundation under his feet. Trouble is so much of our religion is based on analogies of a rock. We need firm ground to stand on. And people get narrow-minded. Because life is fluid. So the sailor understands better the way things are. He doesn't want a firm rock, but the last thing he wants, that's trash. Even so, even more with the airman, you are working in a still more fluid thing, and you don't know which way is up sometimes. But you don't talk about up, you talk about out. Going out or coming in. Well, there's no up. Everybody's up is different. It depends where you stand on the globe. You find out eventually that you are on a spaceship already. It's called Earth. You don't need to go rushing off to the moon in rockets. Because that's again, it's sort of sounding simple. What you do, the universe lies in letting it come to us. It's again the Taoist principle. So in all those things you do, which seem on the surface to require brute force, see if you could use another technique. The story you know of the meeting of Richard I, the Lionheart King, with the Sultan. And Richard draws his enormous two-handed sword, and takes an iron bar and goes, breaks it. Sultan draws his scimitar. He floats a piece of silk into the air, and it drops on the scimitar. See? That made everybody very frightened. But that's the principle that underlies the Taoist doctrine of going with the stream and of not forcing it, and the Zen doctrine of getting to reality, which is always now, and which you can comprehend without always having to figure it out in words. Talk about uses of space, characters of space, and qualities of space. And though our astronomers talk about curved space, expanding space, and therefore active space, there is a saying in the sutra, which is recited by all Buddhists practically in Japan and China, called the Makahanya Haramita Shingyo, or the Heart Sutra Shingyo, which is the form precisely is emptiness. This character also means the sky, and so space. This means both form and color. It corresponds to the Sanskrit word rupa. It isn't the same as our word matter, which has come to have the meaning of stuff, substance in the sense of stuff out of which things are made. This refers rather more to shape, because there is not in Buddhist philosophy a concept of stuff. So what is shape? What is form? What is outline? What is significant, a perceptible or audible form is the same thing as space. Now, this is not quite what we mean by equal sign. When you get this kind of equation is, in Eastern thought,